Hi everyone, merhaba, this is Ayşenur Altan. Welcome to Turkish Food and Travel. In this episode we are talking about Turkish coffee. In the first part of the series, I talk about the history of coffee, how it got to Turkey and the Europe, and gave detailed information about the utensils, the cezve for making the coffee, the small mugs we use for serving the coffee, fincans, and which type to use, which one is best, the candies, Turkish delights, lokum we serve with the coffee, and many more. Of course, I made myself a frothy, nice Turkish coffee and enjoyed drinking it while talking about some stories and traditions. And now in the second part, we will talk about the most curious subject of all, and finally the fortune telling, what's behind it. So let's get started. It is very famous thing in Turkey, and I didn't realize before I searched it that all over the world also they know about this tradition. What you do is you close the plate on top, you swirl. As far as I know, because I'm not the person, I'm not the type. I'm doing this just to show you as a tradition. You will understand in a moment. And you just turn it over. Hope I'm not gonna get dirt here. That's it. And you leave it here. It dries out. And the telve, we say, the coffee particles on the bottom that's synced, will just will drop, of course, from the sides of the finjan and dry out here. And within a 10 minutes, the fortune teller or your friend talk about the scenes they see, the shapes happened here with the coffee, and tell you your future. So can it be true? Of course not. It's just a tradition among women, as in all parts of the world. Many people like to talk about these things, about their fortune. It would be nice to know your future, but of course it is just a story, a tradition, whatever they call it. It just, it's a coffee. How can they know about the future about it? Even if it's about just having fun, it is actually prohibited in Islam. And because we have hadith, I want to read. Hadith is sayings from our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And he says that the prayers of a person who seeks the advice of fortune teller are invalidated for 40 nights. And it is also, there are many verses indicates about this. Why it is so strictly about it? If a fraction of a moment you think that, wow, she might say it true. Or for example, if she says you will get a beautiful news in a month. And when you get it, if you believe that she knew about it, it's not a good thing, because in the Quran it says that only Allah, only God knows about the future. And it is prohibited from the beginning to actually protect you from those feelings, from those thinking. So that's it. Let me show you. It should actually get dark, but how? Oh, okay. They also say that if it stays like this, it means something. I just forgot. And you get your coffee here. I mean, it doesn't make sense that usually the first thing they might tell you that you have some roads, you will go to travel. I have many roads here, but most people should get roads because the coffee will sink anyway and makes a road here. So anyway, that's it. By the way, my friends, let me summarize quickly how I make Turkish coffee and remind you that I have a whole episode about it. You just scale the water with the finjan cups, add heaped teaspoon Turkish coffee per person, and little bit sugar I added this time. If you want more sugar, you can add more, or if you want it sade, which is without sugar, you just don't add it. And stir for about 15 to 20 times before you put it on stove top, and cook it on very low heat without stirring after this time. This is my last time, just getting the coffee particles in, and cook it on low heat for about 2.5 minutes until it rises and creates foam on top. When you practice more, you become a better cooker, but make sure to watch the whole episode to get all details and hints. So I hope you enjoyed this little bit about history, things that you might not know about Turkish coffee, the background, how you make it, how you serve. Please share your comments about Turkish coffee. If you want to add something about it, I would be happy to read them and answer them. Make sure to subscribe and like. I hope to see you in another delicious Turkish food recipes and travel vlogs. Bye! The first written record of coffee that was roasted, made from roasted coffee beans, comes from Arab scholars. And the first written record of coffee making made from roasted coffee, it's like a rhyme. So I have my coffee. Let me get one photo for Instagram. Why it is black? Yes. Drink the water first to clean my palate. Very nice.